comment earlier, I wish we could multiply this by 1,000 times around the country at other places. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for what you do. I have the privilege today to introduce your speaker, Sarasota Military Academy Cadet Noah Weybridge. Noah is a junior at SMA. He's a leader that oversees a freshman platoon of younger folks, and I say this with a smile because if a young lad or lady doesn't know how to get their hair cut right or doesn't know how to put their tie on straight, Noah will square that away real fast. He's probably as close to being a drill instructor at SMA simply because of his leadership. He holds the rank of second lieutenant, platoon leader there. He also participates in our drill team. And the drill team not only is the champions for the entire state of Florida, they are the district champions and basically covers most of southeast United States. Very impressive organization and an impressive drill unit, as you can imagine. I'll tell a little short story on all three of the cadets from SMA here. Recently we had an event at Michael's on East, and a local radio dignitary came up to the table and said, ask one of our cadets, and this would be applicable to all three of these, Noah and the other two young ladies that you're going to hear about later. He said that recently I had a radio program one afternoon, and I asked a couple young high school kids from another high school if they could talk about leadership. And he said, I noticed it became a little bit awkward for the students, so he says, I signaled to the control room to go away to a commercial. So he leaned over and said to the table of cadets that were at this event at Michael's on East, he said to one of the seniors, he said, could you define leadership for me? And the answer by this young lady was classic. She turned around and she said, Mr. Robertson, how much time do you have? And that's very typical of the great young students we have at SMA. These young Americans have a great future ahead of them, and we're all very proud of them. At this point, I'd like to ask Cadet Noah Weybridge to come to the podium.
First of all, good morning, everyone. The United States has a long tradition of patriotic holidays that involve, well, feasting and fireworks. But let me tell you why this President's Day should mean more than grilled hot dogs or 80% off at your nearest furniture store. In 1799, our first president, George Washington, passed away. It was such a great shock to a country that had only been officially free for 16 years. The skies looked darker to Americans around the country. Many celebrated his birthday the following year. And over time, this gained traction in the heart of the nation. So much so that in 1879, Honorable President Rutherford B. Hayes signed Washington's birthday into law as a holiday, but only in the District of Columbia. This holiday would eventually spread its wings over the whole United States in 1885. For a long time, this is the way it would be celebrated, with the remembrance of a young nation's hero. For the next 83 years, this topic would remain untouched. It wasn't until the Uniform Monday Holiday Act of 1968 that changed all of this. The holiday was renamed President's Day, and Washington's birthday was combined with President Abraham Lincoln's birthday and moved to February 22nd, where it stands today. For some, the change recognizes another one of the nation's heroes during a dark time. A time when the nation's families were split, fathers versus sons, and brothers versus brothers. Yet some states don't agree. States like Alabama celebrate Thomas Jefferson's birthday, who was born in April. And in general, most southern states go back to either the original meaning of President's Day or have their own take on it, like Missouri, who celebrates a civil rights activist from the 60s. But whatever your take is on President's Day, whether it's a family gathering for dinner, a day to share with your neighbor, or a day to test out a new set of fireworks, remember what the true meaning is. To the founder of a holiday and to a father of a nation, leading armies of men with the idea that one day they would be free from tyranny, with the shot heard around the world. Thank you.
Wow, that was sweet. I thank you very much.